The Grace Center has been around over 26 years and was started by a small group of really committed people.
It's a well-kept secret, and it's a marvelous place to put their family member because of the staff members who are so kind and caring, and the services they provide, and the way they treat the family and the participant.
My father was quite elderly. He died last December at 91, and he had Alzheimer's. We needed some relief. Mom was caregiver in chief, but I'm an assistant, but I work full time. And I live with them. And so she needed some kind of relief, could get out of the house. And so we tried the Grace Center, and we brought him for half a day, 2 days a week, including lunch. And she would drop him off at around 11:15, and then she'd be free the rest of the day. When I got out of work, I'd pick him up by 4 o'clock.
I think they challenged him. And we don't really challenge him at home. We try to do things, but he's used to us. And it was very good for him to get out with other people, and he would do lots of things for them. He made a frame of 3 colors of beads for a picture for me. He made a clay heart vase with my name on it. He played all the games he just loved, and they had one where they had a circle and they would bounce balloons back, and he would be right out of the chair to hit that balloon, and it was just wonderful for him.
It was perfect because I'd bring him in the morning and run my errands, and then come back and pick him up at 3 o'clock. And he had a nice time because he got to visit with other people besides myself. Because when you have somebody that's homebound and sick, all they do is talk to you, and family members, but they don't get outside contact with others. So I thought this was really good for him.
I don't know what we'd have done if it hadn't been for Grace Center, because we're both getting older and harder to take care of somebody. But it really helped us out.
And none of us, I don't think, really want to send someone that we really care about to a nursing home, and if they come here, there's a lot of stimulation. In the afternoons, there's a lot of activities, there's singing, there's dancing, there's arts, there's just anything you can think of.
They provide a service that is so needed for the community, for elderly people, for disabled people. It provides a service not only to the participants, but to the family as well.
Caregivers at home, you do not have to be alone. This is, people who come to the Grace Center. It is a healthy environment. It allows the caregivers security in knowing that their loved ones are actually being stimulated, that they are having fun. At the end of the day, some people go home and they are more participatory at home than they would have been if they just sit there.
It not only fills a niche, but it really fills a level of long-term care that assists people in staying independent, maybe staying in their home with some support from family, that otherwise they probably wouldn't be able to do that.
And I would like to say that I think of all the things the Grace Center does, that may be the finest, the way they use music to stimulate and awaken the sense of life in our elders.
Stimulation and being around people who know and understand how to bring out the best in a person. That's what's important. And if you love your spouse or your family members, this is a nice place to bring them.
I think what really, in this community, the Grace Center, it's obvious to me, is helping so many people that otherwise probably would have to be in an institutional setting.
It's a wonderful program for everybody concerned.
Oh, you should come here. This is the best place. Everybody's so friendly. The food is nice. And I'll be here, you know.